This is CBS 11 News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Corey Allen Young. Grace Jang has the night off. Well, March 11th, 2013 is when Israel Keys is scheduled to go on trial for the killing of Samantha Koenig. But the date was less a matter of tension at federal court today than was the issue of Keys' conduct Wednesday when he tried to escape. CBS 11's Bill McAllister reports.
Today's hearing began with Judge Timothy Burgess laying down the law for Keys, saying the defendant's presence in the courtroom would be at risk if there are further disruptions.
First, you may be cited for contempt. Secondly, I may take additional measures to ensure that you don't disrupt proceedings, including further shackling, and you may even end up being gagged if you're acting inappropriately. Finally, you need to understand that if you can't conform your behavior appropriately, you may be removed from the courtroom and you'll have to watch these proceedings from a jail cell. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Burgess also expressed displeasure with spectators at Wednesday's hearing, at least one of whom shouted "kill him" as Keys was tackled by guards.
Now, I understand that this is a very difficult situation and that there are some very strong feelings that are held by some in attendance. That being said, this is a court of law, and comments that were made, such as those made at the last hearing, are inappropriate, and I won't tolerate them. And anybody who makes such comments in the future will be removed from the courtroom.
Burgess also questioned Keys about how quickly he wanted to go to trial, noting the U.S. Attorney's Office requested a date in 10 months.
If 10 months is realistic, that's fine with me, Your Honor. If it's realistic to set it for sooner than 10 months, then that's also all right by me, Your Honor.
Prosecutor Frank Russo implied that a jury might never hear the case.
Our 10-month request, if a trial is necessary, quite frankly, that is sort of the longest that the government would be willing to agree to.
There was no argument about the timeline, and Burgess set March 11, 2013 for the trial. And then Keys was led from the courtroom, still in restraints. Bill McAllister, CBS 11 News.
Keys was handcuffed for this court appearance with a chain around his waist, and it appeared that his handcuffs were fastened to the counter he was sitting at. Although the Marshal Service wouldn't confirm that, he was surrounded by 4 guards throughout the proceedings. Well, a 45-year-old